I'm gonna have them go live on Facebook in just a moment.
Okay.
All right. You said you can hear me, Rich?
Okay, you
Yeah,
are live.
you can hear me, right?
I'm gonna have them go live on Facebook in just a moment.
I think you guys just have a delay with me getting to you. It's a long way across the pond.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm going to say, just give a thumbs up when you hear my voice, Rich, in the count.
Want to hear what?
Okay, there's about a 5-second delay on my voice getting to you.
Okay. All right. All right, everybody. It's Rich and Jenny from the Realm Paranormal Podcast Investigation Team, along here in Ireland with Gina, Kez, Rob, and Amy. They're elsewhere in the castle at this time. We're going to do a little walkthrough, brief history, point out some cool things that you just don't get if you're not actually here. Brian is back home in the States. He is going to moderate and he can jump in with any type of history he wants, or if he has any questions, and we're just going to kind of go through that. We're not going to be able to go up into the tower because there's no good reception there. So what we're going to do is we're going to video that stuff separately, and then we'll put it out later, so it won't actually be alive. But relax, everybody. You're going to get to see the cool stuff. It's just going to have to be after the fact. You're going to have to watch it, and you won't be able to ask questions or any of that stuff. But you will get to see it. But it's out of our control. And please bear with us. I guess back home in the States, there's some weather, so it's causing some havoc for us. But I think we're going to make it through it. But hey, we're in Ireland and we're having fun, so it doesn't matter. We're going to make it work. So I'm gonna turn this camera around. I'm gonna turn this car around if you don't stop it. And I'm gonna turn this camera around right now, so you guys get an idea.
You're already in Ireland. There's no turning back.
That's a true statement. All right, so
I just wanted to throw in thank you for all the fans that are joining tonight. Super excited.
All right, so we're gonna start over here. This is the new addition to the Ross Castle. It was built in the 80s. It is now a B&B where they rent it out on a weekly basis. They have a guest book down there that every week there's people signing in a guest book. I'll show it to you when we get down there. So, but this is one of the master bedrooms that's upstairs. As you can see, pretty modern. They have a lot of old furniture. So there's a mixture of new and old in these. I wish it was a little bit lighter outside. As you can see, we've got some patio doors here. All these doors that I'm going to show you open up and they go out, and you can actually see over. There's a lock back here. There's woods. I'm going to tell you something. When we drove up here, it was a little hairy. It's like a 1-lane dirt road that winds all the way through the mountain up to here, and you're zigging and zagging. It's like in the movies when you see two people heading for each other and one guy's got to get out of the way. That's what it was. So I mean, this place is something, and we will make sure that everybody gets to see the outside at some point, whether it's alive or if it's just going to be recorded. But we're not going to leave any of our fans hanging. Trust me, we're going to show everybody everything. So once again, this isn't one of the master bedrooms. Here's the master bath. There's the tub where Rich will be taking a bath later. You know, with any luck, Rob will be in here and he'll be fanning me with a big fig leaf, and we're gonna have good times. This is really nice. Wait till you see this next room. This is I guess I'd call it the great room. This is where they do a lot of entertaining. We have a bar area here with a large table, which we will be getting served a dinner tomorrow night. A chef is coming in and going to prepare a dinner for all of us. And this is where we're going to be enjoying that dinner. Got a seating area here. I want to show you one thing that I thought was really, really, well, a couple things. Check out this piano. I mean, look at this piano they got here. And, you know, you can see it's not a brand new piano. It's, you know, it's an older piano. So it's really cool. It's vintage. If you could see what you can, green light that's on the other, the tower actually. So when you're in the tower and you're in one of the rooms, if you look through, you can see into this room, which is actually the tower is part of that original castle. I want to show you this. This is really cool. Yeah, look at it. Check this out, guys. Big tortoise shell. They got a lot of like animal related stuff. Check this out up here. All the tribal masks and everything, kind of like, you know, like a man cave type thing. Check this out. You guys are gonna like this. I thought it was really cool. They've got a dumbwaiter system, just like in Private Eyes. So
yes,
if I go missing, first place to look, make sure I'm not shoved in there like a Swiss Army knife. Okay. All right.
like Mr. Watson.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Q Watson. Yeah. Well, but yeah, look at that cool bar. I mean, that was pretty neat when we came up here. I didn't realize this was all here when we got here. I mean, I had seen pictures online, but until you come here, you don't get the grandeur of the place. I mean, it's pretty freaking cool. I mean, another seating area here with those windows that look out over the lock. Then you come over here, check out this vintage foosball table. Check that out. I mean, when I see vintage, I mean, look, I mean, it's a lot of patina on there. This isn't something that they went out and bought at Walmart somewhere. Okay, this is pretty cool. Lots of books. Lots of books. There's a library downstairs. There's books everywhere. If you wanted to come here and spend a weekend and just relax and read books, this is the place for you. Let me tell you. Here's some artifacts here. Another area over here. Another seating area with a fireplace. There are several fireplaces in here. We do have one going downstairs, which I will show to you when we get down there. I don't know what kind of medieval torture devices these are, but I can only imagine it's some type of chair, maybe. I have no idea.
Definitely share.
If anybody has an idea what that might be, please let us know. It is very weird looking, but this one over here is it's like kind of like the same thing, just a little bit different backing on it. But if you look at the engraving on it, I mean, it's pretty cool. So I wish I could take you outside, but it's dark. But they've got several Greyhound and Italian Greyhound statues outside in the yard, which I love, by the way. Like I said, more books. And I mean, look at these books. I mean, this is all original, all old stuff. You know, this isn't just someone went out to a thrift store and threw stuff together. I mean, there's some more modern books in here and things like that people must bring and donate, but there's a lot of old stuff here. Now we're going to head on down.
Before we head down.
Oh, before we head down. Oh yeah, check this out.
Castle. Looks like this might be a place where folks can give a gift to the spirits here, or you could leave something for them here. It's something that in paranormal investigation, kind of common if you were to leave a little gift. And it seems like there's all kinds of different types of things in here. It's not a theme because I see Elmo. But lots of little trinkets. Snoopy's in here. Thank goodness. That's awesome. It looks like we've got Captain Jack Sparrow. So yeah, really cool.
I think it's supposed to represent what this castle fortress looked like at one time, because if you look at these towers here, these towers are like the one that's still standing and the partial eyes that they built around. So I don't know, Brian, do you have anything on any of these areas up here that you know of history of this new add-on or anything?
I was doing some looking into that. As far as the add-on goes, I haven't come across too much of that yet. Do you know what they're calling some of these rooms? Did anybody tell you this room is called the living room? This room is called the cradle room. Have you heard any of that kind of stuff?
She may have said that when we came in. I don't see any signs. I know a lot of like the bedrooms and bathrooms and all that stuff are labeled. And when we get downstairs, I'll show that to you guys. This
Okay.
newest stuff, I don't see. If we go to out here, I don't see anything that's telling us exactly what this is. But here once again, like I say, where are you going to see that? You know?
Okay, so is that kind of the main living room of the entire castle? Is that what you would call that great area right there where the windows are?
I'd call it the second one. There's
Okay.
one that's pretty close to looking just like it downstairs, which we're going to head down there eventually. We're going to go down
gotcha.
the steps. And I think that one was probably more part of the original part of the building.
Okay.
Like the add-on, the revision and the new model.
Yeah, because if you look here, as we get down here, you're going to see that inside this area here, you're going to see the exterior walls of the castle, of what some of the original walls were, where they built around everything. So when we come out here, these windows here actually go outside. You kind of can see a picnic table out there, or, you know, there's like a little garden area on the other side there. But if you come down here, back to the main level, you can see, you can see here, like here's the walls on inside of the castle, which were originally exterior walls, and it's all concrete, brick, stone flooring everywhere. We're going to go this way first, and this takes you to the main entranceway. But here is probably the one of the more, I'd guess, considered the living room area. This is the one that has the fireplace that is currently going. Another big table. Like I said, you can definitely come here and bring like your family and entertain and do all sorts of stuff, and they'll come in and cook for you. There's different activities to do in the area, which we're going to check out a little bit maybe tomorrow. So we'll update everybody on that. Now, I know that she was talking about, I believe it's from this room here, you can see stuff out in the woods and out over the loch, different things moving around out there. They do have binoculars here that you can use to look out the windows and try to search and see if you can see anything out there. Myself and Rob, shockingly enough, were out there earlier in the dark, walking around and using Spirit Box and the Ovilus and stuff like that, and got some interesting hits. Pretty cool out there. Temperature's probably, I don't know, it was probably mid 40s when we were out there. It was probably maybe 50 or maybe a little bit more than 50 originally today when we got here. But yeah, the wood flooring, all a lot of vintage decorations and furniture. And as you get this way, you move this way, then you get to the kitchen area, you know, and this is, you know, you can tell that it's a little bit of an older type thing, but it's modernized. I mean, they've got a lot of updated amenities. Here's that other side of that dumbwaiter that goes up to the second level, you know, and then here's an area here, like there's the binoculars, but here's the area here where they're saying that you can see out over the loch and you can see things moving around in the trees and everything. There's a lot of people that have left notes or have told the owners of that. So let's go this way. Brian, you have anything you would like to add at this time? Brian, I don't know. He's no longer on there.
Let me check the meetings.
I only see Gina on there.
Oh.
So it's okay. When he pops back in, we'll continue on. That's not going to stop me from talking.
Before we head on, we could show the main entrance to where we came in.
Yeah, we'll go out here. There's a lot of taxidermy stuff in the building. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things.
And then
There's Gina.
base camp.
And here's our base camp. So we'll give you guys just a quick view of kind of the rooms that we have our cameras in,
These
since we can't get
four
up
are
there.
in the tower.
Yeah, so if you look, these are actually rooms that are in the tower. He's connecting again. So we already got set up for our investigation. That we already did a little investigating today, and we're gonna hit it hard tomorrow as well. But we have the cameras going already, which is gonna be helpful for us tonight. That room there, I'll show you because it's right next to us, but that's like a library
You'll lose it
room.
when you go in there.
I will. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
get to
you'll
the
lose
entrance then. But you see how we got our cameras all set up in the different areas that we want to get. This one here is on the other side down here, which I'll take you eventually. That's base camp. This is another that is, I think that one is the Baron's room. That is on the second floor, or second level of the tower. This one here is the O'Reilly room, which is on the first floor. And this one here is Sabine's room, which is the top floor of the tower. There is one more room. It's a Harry Potter room. We did not put a camera in that one. I did spend a couple hours in there today. I took a little snooze, and I left my recorder running. I have not got a chance to look it over yet. So hopefully we got some stuff in there. Sabine is supposed to be friendly with the gentleman, and she kind of focuses on them, is what our host had said. They're the men are the ones that always come up and say they've experienced something. So
What is that something?
I don't know. I'm gonna say I fell asleep on my back, and when I woke up, I was on my stomach. So I don't know what that means. Could mean nothing. I don't know, but that's
Didn't that happen to Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters?
Yeah, other way around, I think. But
Oh, okay.
look at this. You got to see this. Even if I'm gonna lose it, check this bathroom out.
That's
Now,
a castle
you're not
bathroom.
gonna tell me that you're not gonna find this in a modern house. I mean, look at this. You could tell it was just a room. It's a bathroom now. And here's, like you were asking before, Brian. See how it's got this first level, and the stuff in the tower has the signs. I'm gonna stop right here because I don't want to get you guys to lose me. But this is the main library area.
Awesome.
And right where Jenny's walking, that way is the entrance to the tower. Look out, get out of the way. I'm gonna run in there really fast, and I'm gonna run out really fast. Maybe I won't lose it. Okay.
He ran so fast, he turned into a blur that we can't see.
Goes up the staircase here. Okay.
We didn't see any of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried, guys. But like I said, we're gonna do that recording for you guys anyway later. You will get to see it. Don't worry. For all you people that logged in and said, I wanted to see that goddamn castle, and I didn't get to see it. There's a reason for it. We're gonna show it to you. It's just this is an old building. I mean, medieval castle. I mean, stuff at your house sometimes doesn't work in the basement. I'll try to do that in a solid stone tower. It just isn't going to work.
Hey, Rich, let me ask you a question.
Ask me anything you want.
You said that the top of the tower, the very top room, is the slasher's room, Miles O'Reilly?
No, that's Sabine's room.
Okay. There was another investigation. I was catching up on some other people that have done some investigations there at the castle.
Sure.
And one of them said that the top of the tower was the slasher's room, that was Miles O'Reilly's room.
Sabine's is on the top. The slasher was O'Reilly, and that is the first floor of the tower. The second floor of the tower was the Baron, which is the Black Baron, which I don't know. I mean, if we're gonna encounter any of that stuff, the host did say that there's nothing negative, no bad energy, stuff like that. So I'm not sure what to make of the history behind the slasher and the Baron, that what they did in their lifetime, and are these bad guys. But apparently there's nothing bad that happens here. At least that's nothing that's been reported to them. So we'll see.
Well, on one of the stories I was able to find, about a group that actually came here and kind of is doing the same thing as you guys are. They went there, a group of people. I think they said for like a birthday celebration for a weekend, but they were investigators also, and they had a medium with them, and they had somebody who early on in the night thought that they may have gotten scratched.
Okay.
And then when they were up in one of the rooms, they were either up in Sabine's room. They were up at one of the rooms, and they saw, the medium thought that she saw what appeared to be a female above the bed who
Okay.
didn't seem like she was very happy, but there was also a male presence that was there, and they kind of realized that the female presence may have been trying to protect them a little bit from the male. So that's just what this was, one experience that another group of people had there. So that's just something to keep an eye on, or something to be cognizant of, that, you know, the different male and female presence that might be there. Now, who knows if that's Sabine or if that's the
Right.
if that's the slasher or it's the Baron, you know, but
Right.
People often ask me, you know, aren't you afraid to go and spend the night in a haunted castle? And, you know, as for being afraid, I haven't had any fear in walking around. Sometimes you can sense like a heaviness in the air or comfortable about something, but I haven't had any of that. The host did say that it's definitely good presence here, that there isn't anything necessarily dangerous. They're all good spirits. So
okay.
no, there's a lot of history though with that. A couple of the Baron, and there's mixed stories about that. So there's always.
It seemed a lot of the people that have stayed there or have, you know, posted things about it, that it doesn't disappoint. So hopefully you guys are going to have a couple of fruitful nights there, because people seem to think that it's pretty active.
That's kind of what we heard too, is that it never disappoints. I mean, everything I've seen and read and heard is the same way. That, you know, there should be no way we leave here going, we didn't get anything. We should be leaving here saying, yeah, that place is, either way, this place is awesome.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
And it is. It's amazing. I mean, this is a once in a lifetime trip and an opportunity for us to come here and stay in this place, in the cast. And just, I mean, of doing the Loch Ness and spending time. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff in Ireland and Scotland. I mean, we're going to be, you know, doing a lot of investigation, different places. This is the master room. I won't go in there. Rob has the door closed. Oh my God. Oh,
there he is.
Wait. Hey, sir, please join us for a second. So tell us, what do you think about, what do you think about this? Your buddy Brian is asking you how you're doing.
How am I doing?
Yes.
Like,
how you doing, Rob?
I am doing well. I'm tired. You know, the travel has been a little grueling. We're finally set up to do some investigating. We've done some investigating a little bit right now into Sabina's room. We did some investigating outside in the dark on the grounds.
Awesome.
We even stood up some deer statues that fell down to help appease the spirits. But so far, there's been a couple of odd things, but nothing yet that we haven't gone through any evidence. And we'll see what happens around the witching hour, which we're upon right now. And then tomorrow we'll be ready all day to hit it and hit it hard.
All right, Rob. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
I got a little something for Rob. Don't let him walk away.
Hold on, Rob. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Rob. So another group who stayed there, one of their claims was earlier in the night, somebody got scratched on the arm, and they were trying to provoke. They were trying to get a little something stirred up. So I'm just saying, given the grueling schedule of travel, if you're grumpy, ride it.
What do you mean for Rob and then bring up provoking?
Geez, I don't know.
You should have seen the Ouija board session.
Yeah.
If you wanted to
Oh,
see
God.
provoking.
Rob, don't be afraid. If you got to call somebody a shit stain, go ahead and do it. It's okay. We've used it before.
All right.
I just gotta make something happen,
You
right?
should see him drive. That's all I've got to
Yeah,
say.
he is quite
Hey,
the,
Rob is the one who's driving.
He drove.
drove
He
us
did a
up the
great
hill.
job. It was
All right.
terrifying, and he did a great job.
Truth be told, it would have been terrifying no matter who was driving.
Exactly.
It was just a
exactly.
terrifying
Great
thing.
job.
So he did a good job. He got us here in one piece.
More terrifying
on
than
the
if
other
Root
hand-
would have been driving.
Well, I was only one branch.
Yeah. well-
He went out the road twice.
So yeah, that's the master bedroom here. We can go in now that Rob scared the shit out of us. And you can kind of get a look at this one. See, there's another one. These are all on the first floor. The ones I just showed you, the green, the yellow, and the master are all on that first floor of the newer addition. And
Okay.
a lot of these, just like upstairs, have patio doors, that go outside, and then you're on a patio. And there's that other room with that I showed you that when we came downstairs that has the fireplace going. That's that room over there.
Okay.
And out here they got a couple statues of the Greyhounds, and there's a guy with a pitchfork, and
Stay away from him.
Works.
so yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll tell you. I mean, once in a lifetime trip. I'm glad we did it. A lot of nice artwork and different artifacts, like I said many times already on this thing, but it's a lot to take in. And it seems like every time I walk down a hallway or into a different room, I see something else I didn't see
Right.
before. It's just a lot to take in. So I'm glad we have all weekend. I mean, we got here at, I don't know, say 3:00 time here.
Yep.
And we're 6 hours ahead, folks. So whatever time it is by you, add 6 hours, and that's what time it is here. Right now, what is it, like probably 12:30, 1 o'clock?
12:30.
Yeah, 12:30. So it's only like 6:30 by you guys, So I mean, we've been here all day, and we've got all day tomorrow, all night tomorrow, and then we leave like 11 o'clock on Sunday, and then we go over to Cliffs of Moher. Is that how you pronounce it?
No,
Moher?
it's Mower.
More? Okay,
Moher.
whatever. We're going to the Cliffs,
Okay.
and then we're staying in another quaint hotel over there, and then we're gonna do stuff over on that side of I think that's the west coast of Ireland, I believe. What?
East Coast.
East coast, west coast. That's what I thought it was west, but anyway, we're going over there, and then we're going up to Belfast. We're staying at the Titanic Hotel.
Awesome.
Yep. And then we'll be taking a plane over to Scotland and spending some days over in Scotland. As I said, we're going to be doing Loch Ness. Then we'll be coming back to Dublin and spending a couple days in Dublin before we head home next Monday. So, I mean, we're here till the 10th of March. So if any of our followers want to send us any type of questions or something they want us that they think we need to see, or have something they want us to do over here, please let us know. Now's going to be your chance to do that. If you say, hey, we were there 10 years ago, you need to go check this place out. We'll take it into consideration. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff that we got to squeeze into our time, but I doubt I'll ever get back here in my lifetime, which is sad to say, but I want to try to make the best of it and see what I can see over here. And I think everybody has the same mindset. I mean, it's really cool. And then just getting it to investigate and do evidence review after the fact is just going to be the icing on the cake. I mean,
Well, the adventure is the beginning. We've been here less than 24 hours.
Less than
And,
24 hours.
Yep.
We've got a lot of time, so exciting.
Yep. So right now, without losing any type of connection. So
2 p.m. tomorrow, Central Standard Time. Join us for the investigation.
That's right. Everybody who's on
hold on,
right
Gina.
now.
Why don't you say that again since you're right there?
2 p.m. Central Standard Time, Saturday, March 1st. Join us for the live investigation. When they are investigating in the tower, don't you worry, we got it covered. We had to be ingenuitive, but what we'll do is we'll pin each camera on our screen here at base camp. Our cameras have audio, so we will be able to hear what's going on with that investigation at that time. So I'll make sure I highlight each room that they're doing, let you guys watch that investigation tomorrow with minimal narration so you can just hear what they're doing, watch what they're doing. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are joining us from Facebook, we're gonna be doing some Facebook Lives, but the key is just watching the YouTube channel tomorrow for the live investigation. All right?
All right. Thank you,
Thanks,
Gina.
everyone.
Brian, you have anything you want to add before we let you go here?
No, while you guys start your investigation and we get some eyes on Command Central there with all the monitors, I'll be taking everybody through some of the history of the castle, some of the hot spots, some of the claims that everybody has. So yeah, I think you might be ready to go dark.
Yeah. So anybody that's watching today, tell your friends, tell your family if they want to get on tomorrow to watch us.
Horns on your head, you see this?
Well,
I think that's
oh, they're
pretty funny.
poking. My horns are
You're,
poking
like,
through.
strategically
Sorry.
placed.
Usually I don't let those come
Yes,
out.
you are.
I don't usually let those come out, but yeah, tell your friends and family, jump on if they want. If you guys get any questions, that's going to be the time to ask us, because we'll be doing the live investigation. If you see something on the cameras that we missed, we've had it happen in the past where someone says, "Hey, I think I heard something," or "Hey, I think I saw something." You need to go back and check. You know, we appreciate that. So please, if you can join us. It's going to be interesting. Huh? Why are you trying to do that? What are you doing?
Well, Rob was
I know.
saying it.
I was gonna move. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining us. Appreciate it. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Who's gonna be manning the iPad, and how are we gonna be distributing that while you guys are investigating?
So it's mostly while people are in the main area investigating, they will in this area, the lower area that you had seen, they will have the iPad with them. And then for people that are doing it, investigating in the tower, we'll switch off and I'll be filming it basically from here, and you guys will be watching it from the iPad.
Kind of like this,
let
you
me
know.
just give you an example of
Kind
what
of
it's
like
gonna
this,
look like.
right? You're gonna come over here like if we're in this room. You're gonna be doing this.
And I'm
piece.
gonna.
There you go.
She's gonna put it on full
show you
screen.
what I'm gonna
Okay.
do is
Don't show everybody our password.
Don't show everybody our password. A super secret scroll password.
Okay.
Okay. So. Okay, so I pin this, and I will turn on the sound so that you'll be able to hear. So anybody that's up in that room investigating, you're going to be able to get a good view of it. You're going to be able to hear anything that's going on. In this room, we have a motion detector there. Earlier tonight, we saw some lights over in this corner and a light go across the room. We have it timestamped, so we're going to go back and review that later. But that's how it's going to look tomorrow. I'm sorry?
What room is that?
This is the Barons.
That's the Barons room.
Okay. All right. I just want to cross-reference what you were just talking about with some other claims.
Well, what'd you see? Something white shot across the.
Yeah. So we're I think we're gonna cover tomorrow. It's something new for us, you know. So it might have a couple of hiccups, but I think so far so good. And I think you guys are gonna be pleasantly surprised that maybe we'll catch something really cool, and you guys will be a part of it. So, Brian, we will see you tomorrow. Say hi to everybody back home. Let everybody know that we're all okay. And so far,
this is how horror movie starts.
Yes.
Do some provoking.
If I drop the
Rob.
iPad, all you see is me go. I'm the only one left. Yeah. So as long as we don't get to that point, we're good. You know,
The
it would have to fall and go.
You know something bad happened.
Yeah, what's that?
I said it's like in every movie when they Dutch the camera to the side like that.
Yeah.
That means something bad happened.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that angle. Yeah,
like
exactly.
That, be worried for me, but I think we're going to be good. So
awesome.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Time, your time. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Deuces.
All right.